Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here or returning, it is Julia Creations, and we're going to be doing a budget, guys, to work on paying off debt. I'm so excited. We have a good example here that I can't wait to do. I hope everyone's doing good. March is almost over, which is crazy to think, but we're going to get straight into it, you guys. Let's go. Alright, you guys, so we're doing a real client's budget here. Her goal here is to pay off debt. Sorry guys if you're crunching in the background, my dog is eating, so I apologize. So we're gonna pay off debt. Our monthly income after tax is gonna be $42.82. And then we're gonna talk about our two different type of expenses. If you're new here, guys, my name is Julia Creations. I teach people how to budget. I make budget plans for people. Sometimes we do these budgets on TikTok Live. Sometimes I do them in private sessions with with permission from my clients. I repost them here at my YT channel or YouTube channel to help people that may be in the same position or need some motivation. You guys can purchase these products via my place of business, or you could book a private session with me below as well, but we're going to get straight into it. So fixed are going to be our expenses. They're usually the same every month. So car insurance, phone bills, rent, mortgage, car payments, truck payments, all of that stuff is going to be on our fixed side. Variables are going to be expenses that vary each month. Groceries, gas, eating out, personal care, entertainment, credit cards, all of that stuff is going to go on that side. So we're going to go through and fill both of these in, and then we're going to add them all up. Alright, you guys, and just like that, we have all our expenses written down. So we're going to go ahead and add up our fixed, add up our variables, then add those together and see how much money we have left over and use that to pay off our debt. So we're going to start with our fixed side. 30 plus 14 plus 1188 plus 532 plus 314 plus 223 plus 214 plus 230 plus 92 plus 155 is going to bring our expenses to $29.92 according to our calculator. So now let's add up our variables. 99 plus 40 plus 270 plus 300 plus 100 is going to be 809. 809 plus 29.92 is going to total us to 3801. So now we're going to go ahead and find our cash surplus. So our cash surplus is going to be the money we have left over after bills and expenses. How we get this number, we take our full income in this case, which is going to be 4282, and minus it by 3801. So 4282 minus 3801 is going to be 481 left over after our bills and expenses. So instead of putting this 481 in a savings, we are going to use this to pay off our debt. So let's go ahead and write out our debt payoff list. Alright, you guys, so now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to write a debt payoff sheet. So we're going to go ahead and write down all the debt here versus what they're wanting to pay off, credit cards, loans, all of that stuff. So we want to write down a list with all of our debt. We want to put our balance, our minimums. If you want to put your interest rates, you can. Based off the budget I do for you, the interest rates aren't going to matter, but if you want to put them on there, you can. It's totally up to you. So I'm just going to go through and write down all her debt, and then we're going to talk about it. Alrighty, you guys, and just like that, we went and wrote off all of our debt. So according to our cash surplus, we have $481 left over after we take care of our bills and expenses. So we're working with $481. So that is our cash surplus. Starting March, after we take care of all of our bills and expenses, we're gonna have $481. Oopsie, sorry guys, I had a water bottle over here. With $481, we are going to pay off our credit cards first. Why, guys? Credit cards accumulate the highest interest versus loans. A lot of these loans don't have any minimums, so let's get the credit cards out the way and then work our way to the loans. Alright, so guys, the first credit card we're going to work on paying off is going to be credit card number 1. So we're going to combine our cash surplus for 2 months. So January, March, April, we're going to combine March and April. So we're going to take 481. I'm going to do 481 times 2 is going to be $962. When $962, we can go ahead and pay off credit card number 1, which has a balance of $498. I'm sorry, I meant credit card number 1, guys. I feel like I said number 2. So this is the balance that's on the credit card. So $962 minus $498 is going to be $464 in our savings. And just like that, we've already paid off 1 credit card. Remember, guys, we're still going to be paying the minimums on all of our credit card. We're just putting the money we have left over at the end of the month towards 1 credit card to pay it off quicker. So let's go ahead and cross this credit card off since we are done with this one. Credit card number 1 is gone. So now we no longer have to pay a $20 minimum. So starting March, April, May, we're going to go ahead and add $20 back into our cash surplus. Our new cash surplus is going to be $501. Alright, so now we're going to work on paying off credit card number 2, you guys. So we're going to pay off credit card number 2 because it's the next balance and it's our credit card, which has a balance of $907. With the money we have left over in May, that won't be enough to pay off just that credit card. So we're going to combine our cash surplus again for 2 months. 501 times 2 is going to total to 1002. With 1002, we're going to go ahead and pay off the 907, which is the balance on the credit card. So we'll just cross this off here. 2 minus 907 is going to be $95 in our savings. And boom, just like that, we have another credit card paid off. Alright, so now that credit card number 2 is paid off, we're going to go ahead and add those $20 back into our cash surplus. So starting July, our new cash surplus is going to be $521. With $521, we're going to go ahead and work on getting loan number 1 paid off. These other ones do not have a minimum on them, so we're going to get these out the way so we can get this $155 back into our pockets, and we can use that to pay off these other cards. So if we want to pay off loan number 1, and she's comfortable putting her full cash surplus. If you're not comfortable putting your full cash surplus, guys, you can break it down. You could put some in your savings and some towards your debt. So loan number 1 has a balance of $27.46. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm writing kind of sloppy. So $27.46 divided by 521, if we're putting our full cash surplus, would take roughly almost 6 months. So we're going to go ahead and write July, August, September, October, November, December, 2, 4, 6, 521. Let me just make sure I wrote that 6 times. 2, 4, 6. Yep. So we're going to take 521 times 6 is going to give us 3126. With 3126, we're going to minus it by 2746, which was the balance that was on the loan. The loan may be smaller since we have been paying the minimum, but once again, we're just rounding up to cover any interest that accumulated. So boom, just like that, we're also able to put that in our savings. All right, so now that we have loan number 1 paid off, we'll be able to put 155 back into our cash surplus. So we're gonna take this 521 plus the 155 starting January is gonna be $676. With $676 here, we're actually gonna work to get this truck paid off. So guys, let's keep in mind we've been paying the minimum on the truck for the last few months. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've been paying the minimum on the truck for the last 10 months. So let's go ahead and get the truck paid off. So let's see what's left on the truck. So 314 times 10 will mean we've already put 3140 to the truck. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to take 4079 minus let's see here, 3140 is going to give us 939, which is left on the truck. So we're going to combine our cash surplus for 2 months, because once we get that truck out the way, we'll have more to put towards our other cards, our other loans here. This is going to give us 1352. So 1352 minus 939 is going to be 413 in our savings. Now we no longer have to pay the minimum on the truck since the truck is paid off. So let's go ahead and cross that off. And now we get to add $314 back into our cash surplus. So starting March, I'm going to take 676 plus 314 is going to total to 990, which is perfect. Alright, so you guys, by the time we get to March, we're actually going to add $74 back into our cash surplus because the phone bill will also be paid off. So the phone bill, if we're doing the math correctly, 767 times 12 months is how many months has went by. The phone will officially be paid off. So we won't even have to worry about that phone anymore when March hits again. So what we're going to do is we're going to add $74 back into our cash surplus. So $990 plus $74 is going to bring this from $990 to $1064, which is even better. So at $1064 here, we're going to go ahead and pay off the smallest loan to the biggest loan and get these loans out the way since none of these have minimums. So let's go ahead and pay off loan number 2. So 1064 minus loan number 2, which has a balance of $700. We haven't been paying a minimum on that loan, so there's no difference there that will be taking place. So 364 will go straight in our savings, and boom, just like that, loan number 2 is paid off. Alright, so now let's work on loan number 3. We're going to combine our cash surplus for 2 months, April, May, $1064 times 2 is going to give us $2128. Then we could pay off loan number 3. $128 is gonna go in our savings. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. So now we're gonna do that again and pay off the last loan, number 4, which has a balance of $24.74. So we're just gonna go ahead and cross this off. So it's gonna take us roughly, let's see here. It's 54. So we're gonna combine our cash surplus for 3 months. So January, March, April, May, June, July, and August. $10.64 times 3 is going to give us $31.92. With $31.92, we're going to pay off loan number 5, which has a balance of $24.54. So $31.92 minus $24.54 is going to be $7.38 in our savings. And just like that, starting September, we'll officially be debt free. And our cash surplus will still be $10.64 since we didn't have any minimums on those. All right, you guys, that's how we set up a budget to pay off our debt here. I hope this video was helpful and it helps someone else. That's the process you're going to go through to pay off your debt. You want to set up a budget and list your debt and do whatever makes the most sense to pay off first. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like this video. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. If you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments below. All the products we used can be found at JuliaCreations.com. Thank you guys again for watching. Bye.